Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 27th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe and you will catch me live. But let's see what is going on for you here, Virgo people and Virgo. This looks really interesting. You have this fire sign. Look at, ooh, marriage. You have this fire sign showing up. You always have a fire sign in your reading. Could also be a water sign, could be an earth sign, could be any sign. But fire and water stand out to me here. Let's keep this going here. And let's see, look at this, marriage potential for sure. So if you are hoping to get married to someone, or even if you don't want to get married, this could be just a deep commitment with a person. If you're looking for love, your readings for love have been great. In your first row here, you have this Sandpiper Spirit. This card says be playful. And you have the Page of Pentacles here as well. What's really funny, Virgo, is that when I used to just read just playing cards, the Page of Pentacles would be the Page of Diamonds in the playing cards. To me, they're two totally different systems, but the Page of Diamonds in the playing card reading system represents needing to have more fun. It's kind of like the Two of Pentacles in the tarot. Two of Pentacles can represent being too busy, putting in too much work into something. The Jack of Diamonds in the playing cards can represent, again, being too busy and needing more play in your life. And that's kind of like the vibes I'm getting off this Page of Pentacles here. So I definitely like to see that. The other thing that I always say about the Page of Pentacles here, Virgo, is that the Page of Pentacles can represent anxiety about your finances. It can say that, and I'm feeling this for you, so this is why I'm saying it. I feel like for some of you, you could be having some anxiety about your money situation. But again, if we take this top row here, I feel like things are going to be fine for you. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles is like material success on the horizon, so money coming in the future. In this row, you have the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Definitely some sort of love offer coming in for you here. We're going to clarify this in just a minute here, Virgo, but it is kind of interesting that the Four of Cups shows up down here. It's like you go Four Cups, Four Wands, Hierophant. It's like the Four of Cups is normally a card of not accepting a love offer. It's like he's sitting there with his arms crossed, but he's like receiving this love offer. So for some of you, this could be someone who rejected you in the past, who's trying to deliver a message this week, trying to come back. For others, if you are hoping to get back together with someone from the past, I would say be playful, right? Don't attack this person with these two cards. For others, I feel like just this is some sort of like speed bump is what's popping into my head, maybe that you've experienced over the past few months. This keeps popping up in all the readings that I do for you, Virgo, that like maybe over the past few months, there's been some sort of delay. I'm not saying, outside of coronavirus. Like I realize that coronavirus exists, right? I realize that there's, that has kind of thrown a wrench in the works, right? But we still have to live. We still have to do things. I feel like there's something else, like some other type of speed bump, something that slowed things down for you here, Virgo. It could have been having to do with your health. And, so it could have been something having to do with your health. It could have been could have had to do with work, again, which could be coronavirus anyway, that caused that. But so I do feel like some sort of speed bump here. Again, we're going to clarify this in just a second. Next, you have this protection card. I feel like you are protected at this time. It's like you are divinely guided. I feel like in a lot of ways that maybe if you have experienced a speed bump or delay, maybe you've been hoping to see someone or meet up with somebody, it's almost like the universe is trying or has shown you through this whole situation, coronavirus and whatever speed bump you experienced. It's like the universe is trying to show you that no matter what's going on, it's like you will always have the things that you need, right? It's like maybe you've been needing money, but it's like maybe the money showed up. So it's like the universe is teaching you that no matter what, you will always have the things you need. In this row here, you have the Strength card, the King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Definitely could be marriage. Like I said, you have the Hierophant here as well. I mean, these two cards here, definitely like marriage potential. Could be a fire sign for some of you. For others, the King of Wands, what's popping into my head here, like this is like some sort of celebration coming in for you, Virgo, because I feel like this could be you overcoming an obstacle. You don't have any cards here that represent obstacles, but I read intuitively and it's popping into my head. It pops into my head every time I've been reading for you for like the past couple of weeks. The King of Wands, normally there's like a salamander right here, and he has salamanders all over his cloak, and or his whatever you want to call that thing. But it's like the salamanders represent, they in mythology, salamanders could walk through fire. They could not be burned by the fire that they walk through. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you've been walking through fire recently. And I feel like you're getting to this point here. Four of Wands is like a finish line. It's like coming to the end of some sort of difficulty here, Virgo. So I feel like there's some success coming in for you. The Strength card is a card of surprising people. I always say, like, who in their right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? Nobody, Virgo. Nobody would do that. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you could be getting recognition, or you could be seen as very strong, or you could just be surprising people with this Strength card, because the Strength card actually, represents patience, determination, all these things, but it also represents a display of strength. It represents you kind of like doing something that maybe people don't expect, you showing off in a certain way. Strength card is one of my favorite cards for that very reason, so love it. Next, you have the Here and Now card. Again, I feel like some of you maybe are just learning to be present with this card, Virgo. Sorry about that, Virgo. Anyway, you have the Here and Now card. I feel like this card is asking you to be present at this time. Again, for some reason, I'm getting this as like a lesson with this protection card. Like I said, it's like maybe some of you have experienced some sort of loss or some sort of speed bump. Like I said here, it's like the universe is showing you that you will always be provided for. In this row, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Hierophant. Again, some of you could be like working towards true love here with the Hierophant, or working towards marriage if you're wanting to get married in the future. And the Two of Wands just says that maybe you have to leave some sort of comfort zone to find love or to have love. I'm getting like long distance here as well. Some of you could be dealing with something long distance. I feel like it could lead to marriage if that's the case. It's like both people want to work together with this Eight of Pentacles. For others, this is definitely learning. The Eight of Pentacles, mastering a craft, it's a card of the apprentice. The Hierophant is a card of learning as well, and it's a card of education. And that Two of Wands kind of says you're ready. The Two of Wands, there's always this village down here on the Two of Wands, Virgo, and that village represents leaving a comfort zone. It's kind of like saying that you have, this here is kind of like saying you have graduated from something. You have, maybe you have literally graduated from school, but it could be more figurative as well. You could have learned a lot of things in life, and it's like now you're ready to take it to the next level. So let's see what we have for you, Virgo, in this reading. Between the Page of Pentacles here and the Strength card, you have the Queen of Wands. This is a card of seduction, and it's a card called the Snake. It can represent being seduced into something. Really, I feel like this could just be someone delivering a message that from someone that you're very attracted to. So if you're looking for love, I'm just getting attraction here. The Queen of Clubs kind of goes both ways. It can be a challenge, it can be a good card, and I just feel you're very attracted to someone here, but let's get more detail. Yeah, what do you know? You cannot make this stuff up. Literally, you have the Jack of Diamonds right here. I was talking about this at the beginning of the reading. This card is called the Scythe. You have the Queen of Cups here and the King of Wands. The Jack of Diamonds, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, represents needing to have more fun, needing to do things that you enjoy doing. And also, again, if you're getting back into a relationship with someone, this card says, take a fun approach. The Scythe is about cutting something out of your life here. And for a lot of you, I would actually consider this to be rather positive. You have the Queen of Cups to the King of Wands. This is almost like you're taking an idea in your life from an idea to action with that King of Wands. It's like you're cutting out the emotion. Like, I don't mean that like you're removing emotions from your life. What's popping into my head is, again, I feel like you could have an idea, or you have a plan or something that you've wanted to do in your life, and what you're cutting out is just it being out here. I feel like you're bringing it down to earth, which is a good thing. I feel like you're manifesting something here. Between the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands, you have the Rider, the Nine of Hearts. Love it. Amazing. This is someone delivering a message of love. And so I feel like there could be love coming in for you here, obviously. This is like a knight in shining armor type of energy. So there definitely could be love coming in for you this week, or you already have it. And here we go. Look at between the Strength card and the Eight of Pentacles, you have this Lion card here. It's the Two of Hearts. This is not an actual Lenormand card. I'm using this maybe Lenormand, and it has some extra cards in it. But how crazy is that? Lion, Leo, right here, definitely could be a Leo for some of you. For others, it could just be someone who's very brave, bold, assertive, King of Wands type of energy. Again, I feel like this person, we'll probably talk about this at the end. But if this is love, I feel like this person could be very brave, bold, assertive, like all those things. But maybe they could be any sign coming in for you. But Two of Hearts is just a perfect match in love. And so again, I feel like for some of you, there's someone very attractive coming in for you, someone who really wants to put the work in with that Eight of Pentacles. Between the King of Wands here and the Two of Wands, you have the Three of Spades. This deck here, again, has certain meanings for these cards. I feel like this card, they say, is a love offer. To me, the Three of Spades in the playing card reading system represent some sort of breakup. So for some of you, it's like maybe you are leaving. I would say if this is a breakup, then I would say you are leaving a relationship that has maybe become a comfort zone with these three cards right here, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and that Three of Swords. It's like sometimes we can get into relationships, but it's like maybe the excitement has died down, which happens in all relationships, but maybe there's nothing you can do to make it more exciting, right? Or maybe there's nothing you can do to kind of bring that spark back. So it could be a separation. Again, we're going to clarify the end as well. Between the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, you have the Five of Spades. This card is also a card of a breakup in the playing card reading system. So some of you could be going through a breakup. For others, in this deck here, they call it the Train, and they consider it to be a card of like momentum, a card of things speeding up in your life. And again, I feel like in this bottom row here, love could be increasing. For some of you, maybe you don't want love, but I feel like this reading could be saying you'll be receiving love offers. So it's like maybe you don't want it, but I feel like you'll be receiving love offers even if you don't want it. So let's clarify this last row and see what's coming in for you here. Yeah, the top row, you have the Garden. This is the Eight of Spades. This represents some sort of harvest. I feel like for some of you, you're finally seeing results towards something, some sort of goal that you really want. That Queen of Clubs, it's called the Snake, and it's a card of seduction. But I feel like you could just be feeling a very strong pull towards something. And this could be an idea, a job, a business. It could be a place you want to travel. I feel like you are feeling a very strong pull. It's like you had the idea, Page of Pentacles. You were thinking, and Queen of Clubs is like that pull. It's like maybe you felt pulled to move to a certain location. Maybe you felt pulled to change your job or change your relationship or get into a relationship in the first place. Strength card, Two of Hearts. It's like you've been patient. You've been waiting for this. Eight of Pentacles. You've been working on yourself, getting ready, and then boom, here it is. Eight of Swords, the Eight of Spades, the Garden is like finally harvesting something that you've been desiring for a very long time. Love it. Amazing. In your middle row here, love it. You have the Four of Diamonds. The Four of Diamonds, literally in the playing card reading system, is a card of patience for your soulmate. It says love is coming in, but you have to be patient. Everything that, like all of the true love stuff is here, basically, so which is your future position. So I feel like you have to be patient. This Four of Diamonds could be the home as well. A lot of moving energy in this middle row. Even that Queen of Cups. One of the little known meanings of the Queen of Cups is a change in direction. It can just represent a turnaround or some sort of change in your emotions. And it's very subtle, but it could represent like not feeling it. It could say maybe you live somewhere, maybe you're not feeling it, maybe you decide to move here. Two of Wands, Three of Spades, moving. And in your bottom row here, you have the Mountain, the Eight of Clubs. Not quite sure how you're going to get somewhere. The Eight of Clubs is a card of taking the road less traveled, doing something where you don't really know how you're going to be able to do it. You don't really know how you're going to be able to maybe go off on some sort of journey. Two of Wands. Maybe you're not quite sure how you're going to be able to have these experiences, the Queen of Clubs, that you desire to have in your life. And these could be experiences to travel, to move, to get a dream job, to get that dream relationship. It's like you're not quite sure how you're going to get there. Five of Hearts, just do it. The Five of Hearts is like normally a card of jealousy, but it can also just say that you're like birthing into a new life here. Yeah, Jack of Clubs, let go of the past for sure here, but I feel like you are going to accomplish your goals. Six of Hearts, the Star, a turnaround. The Star here in the Lenormand card reading system can represent obstacles being removed. Again, this is not a scary card. This Mountain card, it literally just says that you're doing things that you have never done before. It's a card of the road less traveled, doing something different than you have done before. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're just doing some different things, or it's like, I feel like saying finally as well. I would say I feel like these two cards are your most important cards here in this reading, Virgo, other than this one, which we're going to talk about in a second. But I feel like these two cards are saying you have felt very pulled in a direction in your life. There is something that you can't get off your mind. You know, there's something that keeps replaying in your mind. The King of Wands says you can have it if you want it. King of Wands, again, says you can walk through fire, like I said earlier. And it is a card that says, you know, if you treat something like a baby, King of Wands is a card of like raising children. It says if you really nurture something into existence, Queen of Cups as well, nurturing energy, then you will be extremely, extremely successful. This star card right here, success. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. There's something you can't get off your mind, and I would say move towards it. Could be love, could be a person, could be travel, moving, a job, something. It's like you're protected at this time. And then you have this here and now card, which is saying like whatever you want is here and now. So love it, Virgo. So thank you for watching, Virgo, and definitely enjoy your week.